our very special chief guest to the convention. Let's please make some noise, put your hands together for Thiru M.R.K. Paneerselvam, the Honourable Minister for Agriculture and Farmers Welfare, Government of Tamil Nadu. Since we already have our chief guest on the stage, I would like to take this opportunity to also invite our other guests for the inaugural on the stage. I would like to request the core committee of AICA board members to please ensure that all our guests are onto the stage. They are escorted. Starting with Thiru V, Dakshinamoorthy sir, IAS, Agriculture Production Commissioner, Secretary to Government, Agriculture Farmers Welfare. Ladies and gentlemen, also inviting Thiru T. Ibrahim, IAS, Commissioner, Commissionerate of Agricultural Marketing and Agri Business, Government of Tamil Nadu. Inviting on stage Thiru P. Kumaravel Pandian, IAS, Director of Horticulture and Plantation Crops. Inviting on stage Smt Rajalakshmi Devaraj, Addl.DGFT, Directorate General of Foreign Trade. Smt Shobana Kumar, inviting you on the stage, ma'am, Assistant General Manager and Regional Head, APEDA. Shri Gunjan Jain, the Chairman, NDFCI, Nuts and Dried Fruit Council of India. And of course, our AICA office bearers, Mr. Rahul Kamath, the President, Mr. Ramakrishnan M., Mr. Ramki, as we all know him, General Secretary, and Mr. Fani Raghuvalu, the Governor. Let's have a round of applause for all the guests as I invite them to take their seats. Ladies and gentlemen, good evening, namaskar, vanakkam. A big warm welcome to the AICA Cashew Convention 2025. Ladies and gentlemen, as we lay out the next 2 days full of engagement, presentations, experiences for you all, I think for any event like this, inaugural is one of the most important moments. Because that is the time when you understand how important a marquee event like an AICA Cashew Convention is. You've got industry players across the globe. You've got leaders, you've got policymakers, you've got everyone with one common intent. And as we start this evening, ladies and gentlemen, we are in Tamil Nadu, a state which is known for its culture, its history, its beautiful language, its cinema, architecture, spirituality, and religion. It's a state that encompasses it all and presents it beautifully. And I think the state song or the state anthem of Tamil Nadu more than does justice to the beauty of this incomparable state. As we give you an introduction into this beautiful music, let me tell you that the Tamil Thai Varte is a simple literal translation of invocation to Mother Tamil, comparing Tamil Nadu to a fragrant tilak on India's forehead. It praises Tamil language, its land, and its people. And I invite you all to kindly rise up for this beautiful composition that is the official start of any event in Tamil Nadu. It's time for India's national anthem. Bharat Mata Ki. Thank you, everyone. Ladies and gentlemen, with delegates spread across 3 properties this year, including this hotel, I must say the AICA Cashew Convention 2025 promises to be a resounding success. That is why it gives me great privilege as we kickstart the first formality, the first ceremony of this inauguration by lighting the inaugural lamp. And I can only pray that the lamp that has been lit by AICA since it started last year with the first convention in Bengaluru, I can only hope that it continues to be, stay lit, bright and nice. Ladies and gentlemen, मैं निवेदन करूंगी सभी मेहमानों से कि मंगल दीप की ओर आएं और मंगल दीप का प्रज्वलन करें. I think since time is of essence here, I would quickly now like to invite the General Secretary of AICA, we all call him lovingly as Mr. Ramki. Please put your hands up for Mr. Ramakrishnan M. to deliver the welcome address to the event and all the guests.
Good evening to everyone. It is with immense pleasure and gratitude that I extend a very warm welcome to you all on behalf of All India Cashew Associations. We are honored to host the significant gathering of stakeholders, leaders, and well-wishers of the Indian cashew industry. I would like to extend my heartfelt welcome to our chief guest, Thiru M.R.K. Paneerselvam, Honourable Minister of Agriculture and Farmers Welfare Government of India. Sir, romba nandri, sir. As all of you know that we are struggling almost 40 years for the waiver of APMC. On his leadership, we got that waiver in our state. I really thank you very much, sir. And I like to welcome Dr. Thiru Dakshinamoorthy, IAS, Agriculture Production and Commissioner, Secretary to the Government, Agriculture, Farmers and Welfare Department. Thank you very much, sir. And I welcome Thiru T. Abraham, IAS, Commissioner, Department of Agriculture, Marketing and Agribusiness, Tamil Nadu. Welcome you, sir. And I welcome Thiru P. Kumaravel Pandian, IAS, Director of Horticulture and Plantation and Crops. Thank you, sir. And I welcome Mrs. Rajalakshmi Devaraj, Additional Director, DGFT. Welcome, madam. And I welcome Smt Shobana Kumar, APEDA Regional Head. Welcome you, madam. And I welcome Shri Gunjan Jain, Chairman, Nuts and Dry Food Council. Welcome you all, sir. And I also welcome all our exhibitors, sponsors, and all India Cashew Association members, press, media, all. Once again, I welcome you all here in the grateful occasion. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Ramki, sir. Ladies and gentlemen, before I invite our next and the most awaited guest onto the podium, I want to share something with you. It talks about the quality of leadership. They say an army of lions being led by a lamb stands a far greater chance of winning a war as opposed to an army of lions which is being led by a lamb. The point is, if the leadership is strong, it changes everything. And the presence of our honorable chief guest today, who's in the house, goes to prove this. Not only is he one of the most senior-most, most loved, most respected politicians and people's person in Tamil Nadu, he's held various portfolios across his long, illustrious career. But more than that, he has exhibited a will. And it has exhibited to us that how, if policy making is determined, how it can change the course and complexion of business and commodity. And that is the commitment that we have seen with our present chief guest in the house. I'm talking about none other than Thiru M.R.K. Paneerselvam, the Honourable Minister for Agriculture and Farmers' Welfare in the government of Tamil Nadu. A senior leader of the DMK, he has been elected multiple times as MLA, and he has previously held portfolios like health and family welfare, backward class welfare, and as agriculture minister since 2021, he has spearheaded key reforms, including Tamil Nadu's exclusive agriculture budget. His focus remains on improving farmer welfare, sustainable agriculture, and rural development. And indeed, for him to be present here this evening at AICA 2025 Cashew Convention Inaugural is nothing less than a privilege and a blessing. Please put your hands up for the most awaited, most loved chief guest of the hour. Let's hear it from Thiru M.R.K. Paneerselvam.
அனைவருக்கும் முதற்க நன்றி கலந்த வணக்கத்தை தெரிவித்துக் கொள்கின்றேன். இன்றைய தினம் இந்த நிகழ்ச்சி மூலமாக உங்களெல்லாம் சந்திப்பதற்கு மகிழ்ச்சி அடைகின்றேன். இந்த நிகழ்ச்சியில் வரவேற்பை ஆற்றி உங்களெல்லாம் சந்திக்கின்ற ஒரு வாய்ப்பை உருவாக்கி தந்த அனைத்து இந்திய முந்திரி சங்க பொதுச் செயலாளர் ராமகிருஷ்ணன் அவர்களே, அதேபோல் இந்த சங்கத்தினுடைய பொருளாளர் செல்வமணி அவர்களே, இந்த நிகழ்ச்சியில் தலைமையேற்று சிறப்பித்துக் கொண்டிருக்கின்ற தலைவர் குகன் ஜெயின் அவர்களே, அனைத்து இந்திய முந்திரி சங்கத்துடைய தலைவர் ராகுல் காமத் அவர்களே, எங்களுடன் வருகை தந்து நிகழ்ச்சியில் சிறப்பித்துக் கொண்டிருக்கின்ற எனக்கு பின்னால் உரையாற்ற இருக்கின்ற வேளாண்மை உற்பத்தி ஆணையர் மற்றும் அரசு செயலாளர் தட்சிணாமூர்த்தி ஐஏஎஸ் அவர்களே, வேளாண்மை விற்பனை மற்றும் வேளாண் வணிகத்துறையினுடைய ஆணையர் மரியாதைக்குரிய அப்ரஹாம் ஐஏஎஸ் அவர்களே, தோட்டக்கலை மற்றும் மலை பயிர்களுடைய துறையினுடைய இயக்குனர் முந்திரி செடியை வளர்க்கின்ற நம்ம குமரவேல் பாண்டியன் ஐஏஎஸ் அவர்களே, மற்றும் இந்த நிகழ்ச்சியில் கலந்து கொண்டுள்ள உதவி மேலாளர் APEDA திருமதி சோபனா குமார் அவர்களே, திருமதி ராஜலட்சுமி தேவராஜ் IDAS அவர்களே, இங்கே வருகை தந்துள்ள பல்வேறு மாநிலங்களிலிருந்து வருகை தந்துள்ள முந்திரி சங்கத்தினுடைய நிர்வாகிகள், ஏற்றுமதியாளர்கள், உற்பத்தியாளர்கள், அனைத்து துறைகள் வெற்றிகரமாக தமிழகத்திற்கு இந்தியாவில் அதிகமாக உற்பத்தி செய்கின்ற பணியில் சிறப்பாக விளங்குகின்ற அனைவருக்கும் முதற்க நன்றி கலந்த வணக்கத்தை தெரிவித்துக் கொள்கின்றேன். அனைத்து இந்திய சங்கத்தின் இந்த சார்பாக நடக்கின்ற இந்த நிகழ்வில் தமிழக அரசுடைய துணை முதல்வர் உதயநிதி ஸ்டாலின் அவர்கள் கலந்து கொள்வதற்கு தேதியை குறைந்த நாட்கள் கேட்ட காரணத்தால் அவர் வர இயலவில்லை. அதுவும் அவர் சார்பாக இந்த நிகழ்ச்சியிலே நான் கலந்து கொண்டு உரையாற்ற வருகை தந்திருக்கிறேன். எனக்கும் ஒரு இக்கட்டான ஒரு சூழ்நிலை, நான் உடனடியாக செல்ல வேண்டிய காரணத்தால், இன்னும் சொல்லப்போனால் இந்த நிகழ்ச்சியில் என்னை அழைத்த ராமகிருஷ்ணன் அவர்களும் செல்வமணி அவர்களும் எங்களுடைய மாவட்டத்தை டிஸ்ட்ரிக்டை சார்ந்தவர்கள். அவர்கள் கடந்த ஒரு வார காலமாக அவர்கள் இந்த நிகழ்ச்சியில் வர வேண்டும் என்று கூறியதன் பேரில் இங்கே வந்து எங்களுடைய மாவட்டத்துக்கு ஒரு பெருமை. எங்களுடைய மாவட்டத்தை சார்ந்தவர்கள் அகில இந்த அளவில் இங்கே பொறுப்பில், உங்களுடைய சங்கத்தில் பொறுப்பில் இருக்கின்றார்கள். இன்னும் சொல்லப்போனால் தமிழகத்திலே இன்னும் அதிகமாக உற்பத்தியை செய்கின்ற, முந்திரி உற்பத்தியில் செய்கின்ற மாவட்டம் கடலூர் மாவட்டமும் இருக்கின்ற காரணத்தால் அந்த உற்பத்தியாளர்கள் சார்பாகவும் அதை நான் கலந்து கொள்வதில் பெருமை அடைகின்றேன். இந்த கண்காட்சி மூலமாக அதிகமாக என்ன சொல்ல போனால் தமிழகத்தில் இந்த முந்திரி சாகுபடி உற்பத்தி செய்வதில் முந்திரியை உலக அளவில் இந்தியா 2வது இடத்தில் இருக்கின்றது. அதுவும் தமிழ்நாடு இந்திய அளவில் 4வது இடத்தில் இந்த உற்பத்தி செய்கின்ற வேலை இருக்கின்ற காரணத்தால் எங்களுக்கும் உரிமை உண்டு. அதே போல் முந்திரியை உற்பத்தி இன்னும் அந்த முந்திரி தொழிலுக்கு எங்களுடைய முதல்வர் அவர்கள் இந்த பகுதி மக்கள் இந்த ஏற்றுமதியாளர்களுடைய கோரிக்கை ஏற்று அவர்களுக்கெல்லாம் பல சலுகைகளை வழங்கியிருக்கிறார்கள். அது செஸ் வரியும் குறைக்க வேண்டும் என்ற கோரிக்கையும் அவர்கள் நிறைவேற்றியிருக்கிறார்கள். ஆக அதே போல் முந்திரியை பொறுத்தவரையில் பண்ருட்டி முந்திரிக்கு புவிசார் குறியீடும் பெற்றுக் கொடுத்தது எங்களுடைய அரசு என்பதை நான் அந்த நேரத்தில் தெரிவித்துக் கொள்கின்றேன். இன்னும் சொல்லப்போனால் அங்கே முந்திரி பதப்படுத்தும் குடிசை தொழில்கள் கிட்டத்தட்ட 5000க்கு மேற்பட்ட குடிசை இங்கே இருக்கின்றார்கள். அதே போல் இன்னும் சொல்லப்போனால் முந்திரிக்கென்று தனி வாரியம் அமைக்கப்படும் என்பதை முதலமைச்சருடைய அனுமதி பெற்று கடந்த பட்ஜெட்டில் நாங்கள் அறிவிப்பு கொடுத்து முந்திரியை சார்ந்துள்ள முந்திரி விவசாயத்தை சார்ந்துள்ள முந்திரி உற்பத்தியாளர்கள் சார்ந்துள்ள ஏற்றுமதியாளர்கள் சார்ந்துள்ள அந்த தொழிலாளிகளுக்கெல்லாம் ஒரு பாதுகாப்பாக முந்திரி வாரியம் அமைக்கப்படும் என்று முதலமைச்சர் அவர்கள் அறிவித்த அடிப்படையில் அதை மேலும் வலுவூட்டுகின்ற அந்த முந்திரி ஏற்றுமதியாளருக்கு வலுவூட்டுகின்ற வகையில் அந்த அறிவிப்புகளாம் முதலமைச்சர் செய்திருக்கின்றார்கள். அதே போல் பல திட்டங்களை நாங்கள் எங்களுடைய வேளாண் துறை மூலமாக அந்த முந்திரி விவசாயிகளுக்கும் முந்திரி தொழிலாளர் உற்பத்தி செய்கின்ற தொழிலாளர்களுக்கும் நாங்கள் எங்களுடைய அரசு மூலமாக பல மானியத்துடன் அங்கே அந்த கருவிகள்லாம் வழங்குகின்ற வகையில் நான் கொடுத்திருக்கின்றோம். அதே போல் எங்களுடைய ஏபிசி அவர்களும் மார்க்கெட்டிங் கமிஷனர் மூத்த ஐஏஎஸ் அவர்களும் வந்திருக்கின்றார்கள். ஆக உங்களுடைய கோரிக்கைகள் ஆலோசனைகளை அவர்கள் கேட்டு வருகின்ற வகையில் நாங்கள் திட்டமாக அறிவிப்போம் என்பதை இந்த நேரத்தில் உறுதியளித்து இந்த உற்பத்தியை பொறுத்தவரையில் இன்னும் சொல்லப்போனால் இந்த தொழிற்சாலை இப்போது கண்காட்சி மூலமாக சில காட்சிகளை பார்க்கும்போது ஏன் நாமும் செய்யக்கூடாது என்ற எண்ணமும் வருது. ஏன்னா இங்கே நம்முடைய செல்வமணி அவருடைய தகப்பனார் அவர் சாதாரணமாக அவர் படிப்பு இல்லாமல் சாதாரண சைக்கிளில் தன்னுடைய பயணத்தை தொடங்கி அவர் தந்தையார் துவங்கி இந்த தினம் இப்போ ஏற்றுமதியாளர்களில் நம்பர் 1ஆக எங்களுடைய மாவட்டத்தில் இங்கே செல்வமணியுடைய தகப்பனார் ராமகிருஷ்ணன் அவர்கள் இருந்தார்கள். அவருக்கு லாங்குவேஜ் ப்ராப்ளம் கிடையாது. தமிழை தவிர எந்த மொழியும் தெரியாது, ஹிந்தியும் தெரியாது, இங்கிலீஷும் தெரியாது. ஆனால் அவர் தன்னுடைய உழைப்பின் மூலமாக அவர் முன்னேறி அவர் ஏற்றுமதியாளர்கள் நம்பர் 1ஆக வரக்கூடிய வழக்கு அவர் வளர்ந்திருக்கிறார்கள். ஆக உழைப்பு இருந்தால் உழைப்புக்கு முதலமாக எங்களுடைய முதலமைச்சர் ஸ்டாலின் அவர்கள் உழைப்பு மூலமாக அவர் தன்னுடைய மக்களுக்கு பல திட்டங்களை உருவாக்கி கொண்டிருக்கிறார்கள். ஆக முந்திரிக்கு என்று தனியாக வாரியம், அதான் முந்திரி நல வாரியம் என்பது யாரும் நீங்களே எதிர்பார்த்திருக்க மாட்டீர்கள். இங்கே இருக்கின்ற முந்திரி தொழில் செய்கின்ற முந்திரி ஏற்றுமதியாளர்கள் பண்ருட்டியை சார்ந்தவர்களெல்லாம் எதிர்பார்க்கவில்லை. ஆனால் முதல்வர்கள் அந்த உணர்வை அறிந்து அந்த முந்திரி நல வாரியத்தை உருவாக்கி அதுக்கு நிதியும் ஒதுக்கீடு செய்து அதுக்குரிய திட்டமைப்பு கட்டமைப்புகளும் அவற்றில் இப்போ செல்வமணி அங்கே ராமகிருஷ்ணன் ஒரு கோரிக்கை வைத்தார்கள். எங்களையும் அந்த போர்டில் வாரியத்திலும் உறுப்பினராக அந்த போர்டை நிர்வாகம் செய்யக்கூடியவர்கள் அவர்களையும் அந்த சார்பை சார்ந்த அந்த ஏற்றுமதியாளர்கள் அவர்களையும் அங்கே கமிட்டியிலே சேர்க்க வேண்டும் என்ற கோரிக்கையும் வைத்திருக்கிறார்கள். ஆக அதையும் பரிசீலிக்கப்படும் என்பதை இந்த நேரத்தில் தெரிவித்து கொண்டு கோரிக்கைகள் என்னென்னால் எப்படியோ இப்போ அந்த முந்திரியை பொறுத்தவரையில் தமிழகத்தில் 4வது இடத்தில் ஏற்றுமதியை இருக்கின்றோம். APEDA அதிகாரி இங்கே வந்திருக்கின்றார்கள். APEDAவை பார்த்தா அடிக்கடி கொஞ்சம் சோபனா பார்த்தா கொஞ்சம் கிண்டலாம் பண்ணுவோம், பேசுவோம். ஏன்னா கொஞ்சம் அதிகமாக விவசாயத்தை சார்ந்த இங்கே விவசாயம் தமிழகத்தில் அதிகமாக முன்னுரிமை அளிக்கப்படுகிறது. கிட்டத்தட்ட 70% பேர் இங்கே விவசாயத்தில் இருக்கின்றார்கள். அவர்களுக்கு ஏற்றுமதியாளர்களாக வேண்டும். தமிழகத்தை சார்ந்த விவசாயிகள், விவசாயம் சார்ந்துள்ள படிப்பை படித்தவர்கள், அவர்களெல்லாம் ஏற்றுமதியை ஊக்குவிக்க வேண்டும் என்று தான் முதல்வர்கள் அங்கே எண்ணுகின்றார்கள். அதற்கு அடிப்படையில் நாங்களும் அதை உழைத்து கொண்டிருக்கின்றோம். அந்த பணியில் இந்த கருத்தரங்கில் கலந்து கொண்டு பல கருத்துக்களை, உங்களுடைய கருத்துக்களை உள்வாங்கின்ற வகையில் எங்களுடைய அதிகாரிகளாம் இங்கே வந்திருக்கின்றார்கள். ஆக உங்களுக்கு வாழ்த்தை தெரிவித்து கொண்டு 3 நாள் கருத்தரங்கு, நல்ல கண்காட்சி, நல்ல மகாபலிபுரம் கடற்கரை சார்ந்த ஊர், கடற்கரை உலக அதிசயங்களும் அங்கே மகாபலிபுரம் முன்னுரிமையில் இருக்கின்றது. அயல் நாட்டினரும் அயல் மாநிலம் அங்கே வந்து கண்டுகளிக்கக்கூடிய மகாபலிபுரத்தில் உங்களுடைய 3 நாள் கருத்தரங்கம் வெற்றிகரமாக அமையட்டும் என்று கூறி வாழ்த்து கூறி விடைபெறுகிறேன். நன்றி, வணக்கம்.
Ladies and gentlemen, I would like to just invite our key office bearers of AICA to kindly felicitate our chief guest with some small mementos this evening. And for this moment, as we felicitate the Honourable Minister, sir, apart from the AICA board, I would also like to invite Mr. Malar Vasagam and Mr. C.R. Selvamani from TNCPA to be a part of this moment, please. Mr. Rahul Kamath, Mr. Ramki, Mr. Fani are already there. And of course, ladies and gentlemen, this is also to let you know that an English transcript of the Honourable Minister Sir's address would be later available on the website for you to go through it. Let's have a round of applause, everyone. Thank you, gentlemen. Thank you, ladies. I request everyone to please settle down as we continue with the further inaugural ceremony post the Minister's departure. Thank you, sir. As I told you, the transcript of the speech will be available on the website later for everyone to understand what the Honourable Minister Sir said, especially our international guests in the house. But for now, let me dive back into the flow of the inaugural. I would like to invite the President of AICA, Mr. Rahul Kamath, to deliver an address. Mr. Kamath is a partner at Bola Surendranath Kamath and Sons, Director of Bola's Agro. He truly needs no introduction in the cashew ecosystem of India and globally as well. But let me still tell you, with over 2 decades in cashew industry, he has blended engineering expertise and global business into one successful, popular business enterprise. Please put your hands up for Mr. Rahul Kamath.
Thank you so much. Warm greetings to all of you for joining us at the 2nd edition of AICA Cashew Convention. Cashew industry is one of the rare industries in the traditional sector which has not only survived the globalization but evolved amidst it. Deeply rooted in rural India, the industry provides employment to lakhs of workers, majority of whom are women from the backward section of the society. It is an agro-based industry and it offers supplementary income to the farmers and strengthens the rural economy in several states. I still remember how in my school days, some of my friends would love to sell the raw cashew nut grown in their backyard to afford uniforms and books. However small it looks at that point in time, now it reminds me how deeply our industry is rooted in the rural lives of India, where an age of artificial intelligence threatens to disrupt many of the traditional livelihoods. We are indeed blessed to be in the industry which AI is most unlikely to disturb, an industry of serving food to the human beings. The cashew has a nutritional and delicious appeal which is timeless. To give you a small journey of India, India has stood tall among the world cashew processors, was the biggest cashew exporter, biggest cashew manufacturer for decades. But in recently, we lost that position. Today, we are third biggest exporters of cashew kernels, third biggest manufacturers, producers of raw cashew nut, and second biggest exporters. But the silver lining is we are world's largest consumer of cashew kernels thanks to the strength of domestic market. No other country can match India's expertise and craftsmanship in converting raw cashew nut into high quality cashew kernels. With right policy support and industry coordination, India has potential to reclaim global leadership in cashew trade. The global RCN production presently at 5 million ton expected to go to 7 million tons in next 10 years. India still has less than 25% share in this trade, giving indication how huge and enormous the potential is. We are highly thankful to Government of Tamil Nadu for recognizing this opportunity and taking bold initiatives. The establishment of Cashew Board has laid robust policy framework. The removal of market cess on imported raw cashew nut has helped Tuticorin port emerge as the preferred port for import of raw cashew nut into the country and flourishing trading hub. Sir, thank you so much. Additionally, Tamil Nadu government has done something which is very truly visionary. It has promoted cashew kernel consumption by introducing packets of cashews in its Pongal gift to the citizens. This is a wonderful example how a combination of public policy and nutrition awareness helps an industry. We are hopeful that other states are inspired to replicate these initiatives. We acknowledge and appreciate the continued support of Government of India, especially the institutions like DGFT, APEDA, Customs, FSSAI, Ministry of Agriculture, Horticulture, and DCCD, all of whom have been very responsive to the need of the industry. Last year, we proudly launched AICA, All India Cashew Association, a uniform platform for bringing together cashew associations of all major processing states. Our vision is clear, to guide Indian cashew industry back to the top of global value chain. Over the past year, we have undertaken several initiatives in achieving this goal. Boosting domestic raw cashew nut production. India currently produces around 5 to 6 lakh tons of raw cashew nut, whereas we are importing more than 12 lakh tons of raw cashew nut. So to reduce dependency, we need active support from governments, research institutions, and farmers. We will discuss in detail tomorrow, but this initiative is critical for survival of cashew industry. Enhancing processing efficiency by encouraging the industry to adopt to the modern technology and sharing the best practices. I am happy to share that we have secured subsidy from APEDA for export members to help us offset part of the cost of adopting such advancement. However, we need more support from state governments in form of subsidies to the industries who are not exporting, as well as to make Indian industry globally competitive. Promoting cashew kernel consumption. Cashew being a superfood, it needs no introduction. But the other competing nuts are far ahead of cashews in promoting their product into the domestic market. So there is a need to promote cashew kernels domestically and generic promotion campaigns. We are happy to announce that AICA has taken baby steps in this regard. Empowering processors, particularly small and medium enterprises, through training, managerial upskilling, and encouraging the next generation to enter the industry with fresh ideas and dynamic leadership. Collaborating with our African partners in securing steady and high-quality raw cashew nut through structured, transparent trade framework. We are actively engaging with regulators in the key countries, and I am delighted to share many of them are present here with us today in this very hall. Thank you, sir, for coming here. We truly value their partnership and support. This annual Cashew Convention is a vital step in that direction. I am glad to see that we are not only just talking about transformation, but are actively working towards it. Let me end with a thought-provoking quote. The future belongs to those who are preparing it for today. Let us prepare together, work together, and grow together so that Indian cashew industry not only regains its rightful place in the global stage, but also set new standard of excellence and innovation for worlds to follow. Thank you so much.
To invite on the podium, I'd like to invite Thiru T. Abraham, IAS. He's the Commissioner, Department of Agricultural Marketing and Agri-Business, Tamil Nadu. Let's give him a round of applause.
Honourable Minister for Agriculture and Farmer Welfare, Agriculture Production Commissioner and Secretary to Government, Director, Horticulture, Scientists, officials, members of cashew industry, farmers, processors, organizers of this event, and exporters, Vanakkam, and a warm welcome to all. It gives me immense pleasure and pride to be present here at this significant event, the second All India Cashew Association Cashew Convention 2025, which serves as a unique platform for bringing together all the key stakeholders of the cashew sector. I extend my heartfelt congratulations to the All India Cashew Association for conducting this event with such vision and dedication. Cashew is a high-value horticulture crop widely grown in coastal and semi-arid regions of Tamil Nadu. It plays a significant role in livelihoods of small and marginal farmers and contributes to export earnings. In Tamil Nadu, cashew cultivation area is 83,556 hectares with 43,460 metric tons of production. In all India level, Tamil Nadu ranks 4th in area and production of cashew. Tamil Nadu is one of the leading cashew producing states in India, particularly in districts like Ariyalur, Kadalur, Pudukkottai, Viluppuram, Theni and Sivagangai. The state has a rich tradition of cashew cultivation, and over the years, it has built strongly marketing and value addition systems to support the sector. Cashew marketing, value addition, and export from India involves complex steps of processing, branding, and strategic market entry. Cashew nuts and apples both offer immense potential for value addition. In Tamil Nadu, value addition has been largely limited to kernel processing, but there is a growing interest in diversification. Tamil Nadu produces an estimated 3.5 to 4 lakh tons of cashew apples annually, most of which goes unutilized. This cashew apple can be a value added as a juice, squash, RTS beverages, vinegar, and wine, and dehydrated apple snacks. Cashew nut shell liquid is extracted during shelling. It contains gardanol and anacardic acid. In Tamil Nadu units, extract cashew nut shell liquid for paint, resin, brake linings, lubricants. Tamil Nadu is the second place in cashew nut exports. In 24-25, 25,964 metric tons of cashew nuts worth $92.56 million are exported, thus playing a major role as a contributor in national economy. The cashew production and processing industry plays a vital role in providing employment to the people, directly or indirectly, for improving their standard of living. In Tamil Nadu, the maximum capacity of cashew processing industry is 4 lakh metric tons per annum. For this, more than 5,000 cottage industries and 417 processing industries are operating throughout the year. About 2 lakh workers, mainly women, are involved in the cashew production and processing industry. And these industries are their livelihood. We must also address existing challenges on export. Competition from other countries, raising input cost, and inconsistent quality and grades. To overcome these, I urge all the stakeholders to focus on use solar drying, plastic crates, and moisture-proof storage to minimize post-harvest losses. Establish micro-enterprise for apple processing and flavored kernels for value addition. Use semi-automatic shellers and CNSL extraction units for processing. At this juncture, I wish to place on record the government's unwavering commitment to the growth of agriculture sector. A wide array of initiatives and welfare schemes are being implemented to safeguard the interest of our farmers. In line with this vision, the Department of Agriculture Marketing and Agri-Business is actively carrying out several focused programs to translate this commitment into meaningful action. Agriculture Infrastructure Fund scheme, financial assistance is provided under this scheme for post-harvest management activities and setting up necessary infrastructure to prevent wastage of agricultural produce. 3% interest subvention and credit guarantee support on the loan up to the limit of 2 crore. Repayment period is maximum 7 years. Under AIF scheme, till now, loan amount has been sanctioned with a total of rupees 16.65 crore for establishment of 61 cashew processing industries in Tamil Nadu. Under supply chain management scheme, 2 primary processing centers for cashew were established at Pandruti and Kurinjipadi of Kadalur district with a capacity of 3 metric ton daily. In Pandruti, so far 500 metric ton of cashew was processed from May 2024 and another one is yet to be commenced. Food parks with both basic enabling and core infrastructure facilities are established in Sipcot Industrial Estate at Kangekondan, Tirunelveli in 50 acres at a project cost of 77.02 crores. And small food parks in 10 acres are established in 7 locations, namely Kadalur, Theni, Tindukal, Krishnagiri, Thiruvannamalai, Salem and Madurai with a project cost of 189.98 crores for setting up of food processing industries. Food park plots are being leased out to the food processing investors. I invite all the interested investors to connect with the Department of Agriculture Marketing and Agri-Business for opportunities to establish food processing industries. 100 value addition units for various agricultural produces, including tomato, chilies, small onions, muranga, turmeric, banana, mango, jasmine, millets, and traditional rice varieties are going to be established with a financial outlay of 50 crores during the year 25-26 as per budget announcement. To encourage the farmers in export, Mr. Ramakrishnan, a cashew farmer from Pandruti, was awarded with a cash prize of rupees 2 lakh for his excellence in agricultural export in 22-23. Apart from implementation of schemes, I also wish to emphasize that the government is actively pursuing efforts to obtain GI tag for 40 unique agricultural products of the state to increase their demand and export volume. So far, GI tag has been obtained for 7 agricultural products. In particular, it has been obtained for Pandruti cashew and other such as Cholavandan Vetilai, Pandruti Palapuram, Virudhunagar Samba Vattal, Ramanathapuram Chitrakar rice, Puliyangudi acid lime, and Chettikulam Sumal onion. During 23-24, 10,353 metric tons of cashew was transacted in our regulated markets with a value of 206.69 crores. And 24-25, it was 9,100 metric ton with 120.97 crore. Farmer producer organizations in Ariyalur and Kadalur districts purchases and market cashew nuts. In addition, agricultural exhibitions are being organized to showcase latest post-harvest technology, infrastructure, and value-added products. Through this initiative, the government reaffirms its dedication to uplifting our farming community and strengthening the agricultural value chain. I urge all the stakeholders to work in synergy to unlock the full potential of the cashew industry. Let this convention ignite ideas, inspire collaboration, and lay the foundation for sustainable, inclusive, and globally competitive cashew sector. I wish the second All India Cashew Association Cashew Convention 2025 a great success and extend my best wishes to all the participants. Thank you. Nandri.
Thank you so much, sir. And I now request Thiru V. Dakshinamoorthy, sir, IAS, Agriculture Production Commissioner, Secretary to the Government Agriculture Farmers Welfare Department, Government of Tamil Nadu.
Honourable Minister for Agriculture and Farmer Welfare, Commissioner of Agriculture Marketing and Agri-Business, Director of Horticulture and Plantation Crops, Mrs. Rajalakshmi Devaraj, Zonal Additional Director General of Foreign Trade, Mr. Rahul Kamath, President, Mr. Ramakrishnan, General Secretary, and Mr. Pani Raghavulu, Governor of All India Cashew Association, Mr. Gunjan Jain, Chairman Nuts and Dry Fruits Council of India, Mrs. Shobana Kumar, Regional Head APEDA, all dignitaries, stakeholders, and industry leaders from all over the country, good evening to all. It is my privilege and honor to address this August gathering at the second Cashew Conclave, a platform that brings together cashew farmers, processors, exporters, researchers, and policymakers. I appreciate the All India Cashew Association for choosing Tamil Nadu for this event, and Tamil Nadu Cashew Processors and Exporters Association for hosting this important event that aims to bring out and strengthen best opportunities available in cashew value chain. Cashew was initially introduced in Tamil Nadu in Kadalur district from the Konkan coast of Kerala in the early 19th century during the British period, mainly to meet out the demand for raw cashew nut. Realizing the value of cashew and the scope available in the form of suitable soil and climate, cashew area has been gradually expanded to other districts like Ariyalur, Pudukkottai and Viluppuram, Theni, etc. With an area of 1.76 lakh hectares and a production of 0.87 lakh metric tons, Tamil Nadu stands fourth in the cashew area and production in the country. Cashew is an excellent crop for wasteland development and is popularly known as the gold mine of the wasteland. Low maintenance and ability to come up in dry conditions make cashew a preferred crop in rain-fed areas. Cashew processing industry concentrated in Pandruti, Ariyalur and Kanyakumari districts plays a predominant role in rural economy. Sizable quantities are exported to premium overseas markets such as Middle East countries, Japan, Netherlands and Spain. In 2024-25, around 3,000 crore worth of cashew kernels and 60 crore worth of cashew nut shell liquid have been exported. Pandruti cashews have unique demand in the world market for the nut quality. I am happy to share that Pandruti cashew has been granted the geographical indication tag recently, which I believe will increase its value and export potential further. Cashew sector provides direct employment to over 2 lakh people in Tamil Nadu, over 70% of whom are women from socially and economically weaker sections of the society in backward areas. However, majority of the cashew kernel and cashew nut shell liquid processing units in Kadalur and Kanyakumari districts rely by and large on imported raw nuts to continue their units operation for for at least 200 days in a year. Hence, efforts are underway to attain the self-sufficiency in cashew production through area expansion and productivity improvement. Government of Tamil Nadu is committed to strengthen every link in the cashew value chain from farmer to grower to the worker who process it and entrepreneurs who export it. The government implements plethora of schemes for cashew crops. Cashew area expansion is promoted through the schemes like MIDH, National Horticulture Mission, RKVY, NADP, State and Horticulture Development Schemes. High-yielding grafted varieties, drip irrigation, organic farming practices are being followed to boost the productivity. Assistance is also provided to the farmers to rejuvenate old orchards to increase their productivity. Post-harvest losses in cashew nuts are prevented by promoting cashew cutting machines, cashew separators, and minimal processing units for cashew at the rate of 50% assistance. During the year 2025-26, it has been proposed to cover 1,015 hectares at an outlay of 1 crore under area expansion program under various schemes. Rejuvenation of 14,500 hectares of old cashew orchards will be taken up at an outlay of 580 lakhs to increase the productivity. Post-harvest management will be taken up by providing 200 cashew cutting machines, 50 cashew separators, and 3 minimal processing units at the rate of 50% assistance. Cashew Special Center, with an aim of enhancing cashew cultivation, increasing the production and productivity, and to earn more foreign exchange through cashew exports. Cashew Special Center has been established in an area of 4 hectares in Pandruti block of Cuddalore district. This center functions towards production of quality planting materials, imparting trainings to the farmers, extension officers, and the students on advanced technologies, implementing the high-tech cultivation methods, and providing solutions for the identified problems related to cultivation aspects for the welfare of the farmers. Cashew clusters and farmer producer organizations. The government of Tamil Nadu has encouraged the formation of as many as 7 farmer producer organizations exclusively for cashew farmers in Cuddalore, Ariyalur, Kanyakumari, and Thoothukudi districts. These groups have enabled collective bargaining, better access to the markets, and adoption of modern techniques. Cashew Board. Government of Tamil Nadu is always a pioneer in implementing various schemes. In line with the commitment of the state to strengthen and sustain the cashew sector in Tamil Nadu, during the Agriculture Budget 2025-26, the Honourable Minister for Agriculture and Farmers Welfare has announced to establish a separate board for cashew in Tamil Nadu, and the process is on. The board aims to increase the area production and productivity in cashew, encourage and promote cashew-related industries, to protect the interest of the workers engaged in the cashew farms and processing industries. Innovation in cashew farming, pest control, post-harvest management techniques are being encouraged through the Department of Horticulture and Plantation Crops in collaboration with the Tamil Nadu Agriculture University and other research institutions. Let this 3-day conclave serve not just as a forum for sharing challenges, but as launchpad for innovation and collaboration. While cashew nuts are popular worldwide as a powerhouse with around 5 grams of protein, a good dose of magnesium and antioxidants from around 30 grams, the potential of cashew apples and other byproducts need to be further explored. Non-alcoholic beverages from cashew apple, like that of Cajunia, celebrated in Brazil, may be promoted in India. In conclusion, I assure you that state government is fully aligned with the vision of making cashew cultivation and processing remunerative, resilient, and globally recognized. With the collective will of all stakeholders, we can make Tamil Nadu a cashew capital in both the spirit and substance. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Dakshinamoorthy sir, for your address, also sharing some strong figures with us out here. Ladies and gentlemen, while we still do have a couple of addresses in store for us for the rest of the inaugural, right at this point, we would like to take the opportunity to first and foremost say a big thank you to each one of you that has taken the time out to join us here. We shall continue with the inaugural session, but we are taking a short pause to felicitate all our guests up here on the stage. And while we have addresses lined up, I would like to say a big thank you to Mr. Kumaravel Pandian, who joined us, who would not be addressing us, but thank you so much, sir. I'd like to request the AICA office bearers, Mr. Kamath, Mr. Ramki, and Mr. Funny, to please felicitate all our guests, starting with Thiru V. Dakshinamoorthy. Requesting the guests to step up front, please. Ladies and gentlemen, let me hear you applaud. Let me hear you make some noise. Let's keep the energy high in the house. Ladies and gentlemen, you are all about cashew, and cashew means energy. So please display that energy in the house. A big thank you to Thiru T. Abraham for his time on the stage with us, taking the time out for the inaugural. A big thank you, Nandri, to Thiru P. Kumaravel Pandian. Thank you to Madam Rajalakshmi Devaraj, the Additional Director, DGFT, Directorate General of Foreign Trade, Chennai. I would like to say thank you to Shobana Kumar and Gunjan Jain, sir, as well. Ma'am, sir, people are waiting to hear you out, and we shall just continue with that in a while. A big thank you to Smt Shobana Kumar, Assistant General Manager and Regional Head for APEDA, Chennai. And last but not the least, one of our earliest arrivals today, a gentleman who's been with us even before we started the event. Can we have a resounding round of applause for Mr. Gunjan Jain? Thank you so much for your time and your patience, Mr. Jain. Thank you. It's time for me to continue with the rest of the addresses. I now invite Mrs. Rajalakshmi Devaraj to address the audience with her thoughts briefly.
Honourable Minister for Agriculture and Farmers Welfare, Government of Tamil Nadu. Thiru V. Dakshinamoorthy, Secretary to Government, Agriculture Farmers Welfare Department, Government of Tamil Nadu. Thiru T. Abraham, Commissioner, Department of Agriculture Marketing and Agri Business. Thiru P. Kumaravel Pandian, Director of Horticulture and Plantation Crops. Shobana Kumar, Regional Head APEDA. Shri Gunjan Jain, Chairman Nuts and Dry Fruits Council. Shri Rahul Kamath, who is the President of AICA. Shri Ramakrishna, General Secretary of AICA. And all the participants who are part of this cashew industry today, who have joined us here. A very, very good evening to all of you. In fact, it gives me an immense pleasure to join you today to address this gathering, because this is an association which is in its fledgling, but it has grown, because I see 620 delegates here. So for an association which was started in 2023, had its first convention in 2024, and to have this group of participants here from all aspects which are connected with cashew industry. It's a real success, which goes to the association members who have brought this, who have made this happen. And I see a few foreign participants also here. Obviously, India is a big importer of cashews, even though DGFT actually protects our industry, protects our cashew growers, because import of cashew is prohibited only with a minimum import price of 720. You can actually import cashew into the thing, but we still import 12 lakh tons of cashew. And that is nearly, I think, our production is hardly 20% of even what we are consuming. The point is we consume around 4 lakh tons of cashew. India is a big consumer of cashew also, and India also exports cashew. So, we don't produce that much even to finish our consumption. That's why we are importing cashew also. And from India perspective, we are a global powerhouse when it comes to cashew, mainly because we are a consumer. More from an export perspective, I still feel as part of DGFT, we need to grow a lot, especially with our nearest competitor being Vietnam, who's the largest exporter of cashew. I was just studying what is the difference between Vietnam and India with reference to exports. In fact, one important aspect which came to notice is the automation aspect. Vietnam is doing 20 tons per day through automation. India is doing 20 tons per day, while Vietnam is doing 200 tons per day. Vietnam is making $4 billion out of export revenue, while India's revenue is hardly around 700 million. So we have such a big gap, even with a very competitive exporter to the world. While the grade of nuts which is produced in India is very, very good. Our processing is also very good. So, but because of our domestic consumption being robust, in fact, we have this great sweet called Kaju Katli. Today, even for diabetics, there is Kaju Katli. So, because, you know, sweets means a lot of sugar, but the only sweet where you will say diabetics also can eat is without sugar is Kaju Katli, because they have made Kaju Katli without sugar. So we are a huge consumer, but what I want to place before all of you who are linked with cashew is, we need to diversify. We need to look at the export market also. And today is a very important day. We have a UK FTA agreement which was signed by the Honourable Prime Minister of India. And we have a UK market, which is, the agri market of UK itself is 35 billion. And we have this market opened up to us. We have 99% of the products with zero duty. So it's a huge potential. We are sitting on a big opportunity from the export. And in fact, I was very nice to hear from the officers from the state government where they have put in a lot of effort towards improving the cashew growth also, because I heard he is increasing by 4 lakh hectares or something. So which is a big effort, bringing the farmers to grow more cashew, which means they become a part of this economic growth. So coming to, this export market, where we stand, our automation. We have, from DGFT, we have a EPCG scheme where, all of you will know, Export Promotion Capital Goods Scheme. Because most of the cashew growth, I'm from the office, I know you all take advance authorization. You import cashew, do a value addition and export. But I have not seen that many exporters coming for the EPCG scheme. So you all have to put your minds into it as to where we are lacking, so that if you are doing exports and you can actually get capital goods imported free of taxes, so why is it that we are not going that way? Though I agree, cashew industry today is, it employs 1 million people all over India, And especially there are a lot of women in this, women and women self-fed groups are part of the cashew processing industry, especially in Tamil Nadu. And which means it uplifts, it's a socio-economic upliftment of families for Tamil Nadu. So while that will always grow, if my diversification also increases, if my export increases, if my consumption increases, then also my employment will also increase, right? So we need to look where we can improve on this area. And I think we need to automate a little more and also look at value addition. You see, when if we are increasing the farmer growth of farmers' production and everything, we also need to look the complete ecosystem. You see, when we say value addition, there are different value-added products. You have cashew butter, then you have cashew milk, cashew butter, cashew milk. These are all again from alternative products to animal products. Vegan, the vegan industry looks for all these, which is a high premium value range. Then we have cashew apple-based products, cashew apple juice, squash. You see, we are not going into all the parts of cashew. If for a farmer, if everything is useful, he will make more money. So which means we need industries accordingly for that also. How to process cashew apple, how to process cashew candy. Then cashew nut can be used as cashew nut shell liquid. Then cashew gum and citric acid is there. Then you have animal feed and bioethanol can be used from cashew. Now, which means the whole cashew can be used, but all these industries have to grow. All these simultaneously you have to put in your mind to grow all this. Otherwise, having cashew productivity, only cashew consumption, there is going to be enough competition also. Demand, price, all this is going to be there. So we need to diversify. We need to have the complete ecosystem grown, and government is, in fact, if you see MSME, we have enough, these can be started as small MSME industries also. And government is putting a lot of effort into giving subsidies for MSMEs. There are so much of where up to 1.2 crore loan is there, 35% subsidy they are giving. But we need to look into all these, and I actually will request the AICA to do more online or maybe even offline groups of things where industries can be developed, where you need to bring both the manufacturers, the bankers, everybody, and the youth of India. Now, India has 27.5% what you call as youth population, which is nowhere else in the world, which is a potential group who's going to give what you call as the economic driver of the country, who will increase the value addition for all these industries also. But we need to know how to tap that potential. So to tap that potential, I actually would request these bodies to look at other aspects. It is not, you have many aspects here. One is growth, it's the production of cashew itself. That is about farmers, taking care of farmers' welfare, how improving the horticulture, how to improve the hybrid, all that is there. But then, from the production, how to use all the products of cashew so that you can get maximum revenue out of it for the farmer. That is also important. Here, presently, we are just concentrating only on one part of the story. And even in value addition, yes, the markets are all looking for different taste cashews. You have these chocolate cashews, all these cashews. But we may need to look at, and there are energy bars, but segmented population, what is to be required. So I request, the other thing is the nutritional value of cashew. Some amount of branding on the nutritional value of cashew will be required, because presently everybody thinks the fat which is linked with cashew is bad, because there's quite a bit of saturated fats in cashew, and but the oleic acid part in cashew is actually good for heart health. So we need to look at branding of even the nutritional value of cashew. So I have given my points to you. So I request you to use all the benefits which the central government has given, both EPCG and Advance Authorization Scheme, as well as the protection for the farmers. So look at it. Look at the new markets which are coming. That is my second thing. Look at what new value addition can be done and develop the whole ecosystem for the cashew. Okay, thank you.
Thank you so much, Ma'am Rajalakshmi Devaraj. I now request Smt Shobana Kumar to please join us on the podium for a brief address.
Honourable Minister for Agriculture and Farmers Welfare, the dignitaries on the dais, international delegates, central and state government officials, cashew producers, processors, traders, a warm welcome and a pleasant evening to everybody. We are very happy that AICA, the cashew industry, has formed an association and they are celebrating their second year. Now the association can represent themselves strongly, clearly to the governments, both state and central government, to represent their issues, interventions from the government, and to take forward the cashew global. I am representing the Agricultural and Processed Food Products Export Development Authority under the Government of India, Ministry of Commerce and Industry. And our mandate is to promote agricultural and food products from the country. And cashew has been added to our basket very recently, and we're very, very happy for that we can promote this product also across the globe. All the other speakers who have spoken before have given you numbers about the production, productivity, the export volume, value. So let me not repeat them all. The central government, the Government of India, APEDA, state government has its own schemes to promote all industries, and the cashew industry also in particular, which is a focus product for us too, since we are producing more and we are consuming more and we are exporting more also. So we have our own schemes to help the industry, including farmers, farmer producer organizations. We have our 3 pillars where we work on quality development. We ensure that quality products go abroad. And we also work on expanding our market through the market development. And we also have infrastructure development to help the industries to set up, industry here. What we want is from the cashew industry, there are certain areas where we want you to work on. First of all, area of expansion. We have to produce more cashew in our country. It is good that most of the states have joined this association, and all the states can work on improving the area of production and productivity. And we also want to convert to mechanization. It is a huge labor-intensive industry. So we want the industry to help the local people by mechanizing, like Madam said, automation. Please bring in machineries so that it becomes easy for the workers to work on cashews. And also, industry academia collaboration should be there so that you can bring innovations and also value addition in cashews. And we also want organic cashew to be produced in the country. And I request the Tamil Nadu state government, who are now working on expanding the area, a little area can also be dedicated, allocated for certified organic, so that we can also show the globe that India, Tamil Nadu can produce certified organic cashew, and we can also set an example to other states that cashews can be produced organically, ensuring its quality, safety for human consumption, so that it reduces, it minimizes, it even nullifies the use of pesticides, chemicals, and ensures safe food. So with this, I thank the Cashew Industry Association for giving an opportunity, and we want the industry to work for the improvement of the industry. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, ma'am. And now, last but not the least, I now request Mr. Gunjan Jain for his much awaited time on the podium. Let's give him a round of applause, please.
Vanakkam and a very good evening, all the dignitaries on the dais and my fellow cashew entrepreneurs. It gives me an extreme pleasure and it's a very proud moment to be representing Nuts and Dried Fruit Council, of which of course all of the cashew industry is also a part. You know, cashew is the engine that actually drives the nuts and dried fruit industry as a whole. Almonds, raisins, walnuts, everything is there, but when it comes to cashews, that's the engine that drives our industry. And I must congratulate AICA under the leadership of my friend Mr. Rahul Kamath to have created such a good event, the second edition of AICA convention. And we've seen all the cashew associations get together to create AICA and create this powerhouse where all of us can work together to actually create a lot of betterment for the industry. There's a lot of scope in this industry still. We are growing. India is adding about 50,000 tons of consumption every year. We are the powerhouse of the world now, and cashews also are an important part. But I do feel there is a lot more work that we need to do together as an industry to increase the consumption of cashews in India. So I think AICA is doing a great job. We've gone a long way in the last 2 years, and I see a very big, bright future for the cashew trade and the nuts and dried fruit trade in general for the future coming years. So again, kudos to AICA and thank you, and a warm welcome to you all for a great 2 days of this convention. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Mr. Jain. And now to conclude the inaugural, I'd like to invite Mr. Fani Raghavulu onto the podium for a vote of thanks.
Vanakkam, ellaru vanakkam. Good evening to all. It is indeed a moment of great honor and privilege to propose the vote of thanks on behalf of AICA, All India Cashew Manufacturers Association, at the prestigious AICA Cashew Convention 2025. First and foremost, our heartfelt gratitude goes to our chief guest, Mr. Thiru Paneerselvam, Honourable Minister of Agriculture and Farmers Welfare, Government of Tamil Nadu, for gracing the event with his presence. We are deeply thankful to our distinguished guests of honor. We have added tremendous value through their presence, who have added tremendous value through their presence of insights. Mr. V. Dakshinamoorthy, IAS Agriculture Production Commissioner and Secretary to Government, and Mr. Thiru T. Abraham, IAS Commissioner, Smt Rajalakshmi Devaraj, Smt Shobana Kumar garu, Shri Gunjan Jain, Thiru Kumaravel, Pandian sir, and all the sponsors who has attended here, the guests, chief guests, and everyone. A heartfelt thanks to our AICA board, Mr. Rahul, our president, and Mr. Ramkrishnan, our general secretary, for their visionary leadership and dedication in steering this convention to such a grand success. Your commitment is the backbone of this gathering. And let us take the spirit of this convention forward, fostering the innovation, sustainability, and global competitiveness. Once again, thank you all for being part of the remarkable journey. Jai Hind, Jai Cashew.
Thank you everyone for your very precious presence on the stage. As I invite you all to kindly alight, before you leave the stage, can I ask you for a group picture, everyone?